And we are live. Hello YouTube, welcome back to our channel. I'm back with yet another video for you guys. Greetings from Swakopmund. I'm visiting my family. This is my second home away from home, because home is in the north. Right now is Omatunda. Home away from home is Windhoek, and second home away from home is Swakopmund, because this is where my husband this is the town where my husband stays. So I have two homes away from home, hopefully. But I'm working on moving to Swakopmund soon, hopefully, once I sort out my job situation. Then yeah, the goal is to relocate to Swakopmund to my husband. One might be asking, why can't he move to Windhoek? Marriage is compromises. In this case, I'm the one who sort of need to compromise, because his job is a fixed industry. The industry that he work for is based only this side. He cannot find mining. There is no mining industry in Windhoek. So me being the one in other in industries, is it an industry or just the public sector? I am sort of the one who has to work on moving to Swakopmund, so that we can finally stay in one town, and yeah, hopefully find a beautiful settling home for our family. Yes, in this video, I decided, because I was asking my husband, do you want to join my YouTube channel just once, maybe to ask me some questions? And he's like, no. He's not a camera person. But he decided to participate. I told him to write down 10 questions that if he was next to me here, he should write down the 10 questions that he would have asked me if he was joining my video. So he put down 10 questions. I haven't opened it yet. It's just folded like this. What's up with the lighting? Yeah, it's a page from his diary. Oh guys, I'm so scared. What did he ask? I hope not funny questions, because but I don't think you ask funny questions, because I sort of told him to ask more questions relating to the two of us, things that he might want to know regarding our relationship, which is marriage now. So let's unwrap. It's just folded once. We just do it like this, and yeah. Okay, this is 10 questions. So this is going to be a question and answer video, Q&A from my husband. So without wasting time, let's get into the questions. The first question: what was your first impression of me? I think he was Googling these things, or he has to be watching some videos and then he took people's questions. Why is he asking about impressions? First impression, I have two impressions. The very first day I met him, which I met him in the bank. I think Yeah, I'll one day talk about how I met my husband, because it was yeah, those years I was in the bank, and in the queue. So my first impression of him, because he was looking at me so much, it was strange and annoying. He annoyed me. That's how he found out that he even knew that I was irritated, because I was in the queue. He was sitting at some benches that are going to inquiries. I was in the queue, standing, going to the tellers. My auntie sent me to the bank. Yeah. And then he just kept on looking at me. So at the point that he realized that he was irritating me, so yeah, it was strange and irritating. But if we are to like take it back to when we finally started dating, um, the first impression that he was gentle, and I don't know, guys, this guy smells good. That time he was a learner, because he was doing his namcol. He was doing namcol in a nana, and he, I don't know, I think he put up some perfume, because he's coming to meet me. He was sitting next to me, and he smelled really good, guys. I don't know. Yeah, and he was gentle, like the voice itself. He has this gentle voice when he speaks to me on a phone, or yeah, just in general. He was gentle and smells nice. But first time we met, because there is first time you met, and then there is first time you met when you are dating. First time we met, he was strange, irritating, and he annoyed me. Second question, how did you know I was the one? Ew, I love the question. Yeah. Mm, yeah, I knew. Somewhere down the line, I knew. Remember, I told you this guy. The first time we went on a date, he was like, "I just know that you are my wife," and I laughed. I had food in my mouth, and I was laughing at this guy. Like, how do you wife someone you are meeting for the first time? Like, and yeah, and then he got he was embarrassed. But he gained his confidence back, and then he was talking. Remember, he took me out for chicken and chips somewhere. Is that restaurant still there? Menan pomon de kaloparipe oka restaurant dakamhaka te kikula yo. We were sitting there. I I um I ordered chips and chicken, and then I was busy eating, and then he kept looking at me, and I was like, then talaking nga. Hey, I'm sorry if I annoy you. You are my wife. And I laughed, guys. So, yeah. The way he speaks to you, because he was also a very patient man, I was like, yeah. Because I am not, I don't play hard to get, but it's not playing hard to get. I look for intentions in a person. If you want me today and I say no and you back off, obviously you were not serious. You were just maybe trying to hit and run, but it's not gonna happen. So yeah, I think he's been knocking at my doors for, it took like, I think I started dating him after 6 months. Yeah, before I even said yes, I was already wifed. But he kept on just being patient. um Sometimes I'm not even in the mood to pick up his phones, or I tell him I'm not interested. He said fine, then tomorrow, good morning, Chevelle. It's yeah, you know, you feel it in your guts. There is no such things as how do you know, you just know. Yeah. Number 3, what do you miss most when we are not together? Oh, yeah, this is an appropriate question considering we are not always in the same town. What I miss most is the fact that when I'm around him, I don't even need to be checking on my phone. No. Yeah. He hold me every time, like when we are in town. Yeah, those kind of things. So I just miss quality times, and that's sort of my love language. We spend time together. Another one is I miss physical touch, because I'm on a hands-on person kind of. That's my love language. If we are together, there's no way he's sitting there, I'm sitting here. I'll kind of just irritate him. Yeah. Number 4. What? Oh, okay. What do you think is my strength in this relationship? Oh, your strength. His strength is he's a very yeah. I think the greatest strength is he's quiet, because I'm loud. When I'm angry, I get loud. Then he will just not. He will go down. Stand. Yeah, that's how most of our conflicts are settled, because we cannot talk. If we were talking one and the same, women, we are not gonna finish. So he's just kind of from since we started dating. Even if I'm the one who's wrong, he always say, "Ombiline, ombiline, Shirley." Sometimes, like tambula weka mbili yange hatupapi mongol. Then tomorrow, yeah, yeah, the strength is that he kind of is quite a cool down kind of person. Yeah, which is cute. Yeah. 5. What is the best gift I have ever given you? I love this question, because my husband knows I love gifts. And he has been giving me gifts, which I love. I'm a woman. I want to be spoiled, given nice things. He has given me a lot of things. I can even mention them. He bought me my first Samsung. I was in my 3rd year. No, second. Yeah, 2nd year. Okay, Samsung akinya kwalikiwa akutoa Samsung Galaxy ke kangoke atet. He bought me that phone those days. I was a student. I was so happy. I did not ask for a phone, because when I was a student, my husband straight from grade 12, he went to look for a job while I was at the university. So yeah, he bought me a nice phone and I loved it. He bought me a camera when I was a student. He noticed I love pictures, because every time I'm with him, I'll be like, take me pictures. So one day he came to Windhoek and he just gave me a box. Then I opened it. I was curious, what is in here? There was a camera. We used to abuse that camera. Me and we were a group of 4. One guy, and then 2 ladies. We were doing the same course. We came from the same high school. It was Monica, it was Oti, yeah. So we used to abuse that camera on campus, like when we don't have lessons, we will go and take pictures. When we go for cultural festival, we were taking pictures. Little did they know where that camera came from. It's from my my then boyfriend, husband now. Where is my camera? I once gave it to my sister and think it broke in the nose, but I loved it. It made my whole campus life exciting. I have a lot of pictures in my laptop as when I was a student. That camera is from my husband. He just said, I noticed you love pictures. Then he gave me a camera. I was so boomed. Yeah. Then another gift he gave me. I get a lot of flowers. It's just a must. You know, I love roses. So he buy me flowers every now and then. Now that we even stay in different towns, there is this tendency of me. I told him every time he give me flowers when he come to Windhoek, I put them on top of the fridge. If you visited my room one day, you will notice you always find dry flowers on top of the fridge. So I put them there. So it's a reminder that when you come in Windhoek and it's so dry, you need to he give me new flowers, then I put those one in the dustbin, then I put them on top of the fridge. It's a reminder that you should be watering your garden if flowers are dry. So yeah, it's just our little thing that we do. You know, I love flowers, so every time you walk in my room, the fridge is most at the entrance. You will notice that the flowers are dry. So I need new flowers. Girl, women love flowers, especially myself. I don't know about others. Yeah, but yeah, that one become like a must. So it cannot be my favorite anymore because it's done regularly. The best gift that he has ever given me, this one you are not ready. When I turned 21, he threw me a party here in Swakopmund. I came and then I didn't know they were planning a birthday party, him and some of his friends. They threw me a 21st birthday party, and it was so nice. But on that birthday, he gave me a present, and this was big, guys. When I unwrapped it, it was a watch, a very beautiful watch, gold in color, very shiny. I used to wear it a lot when I started working. So the reason why I love this watch is because of the thought he put into the whole gift. When then I was like, oh, this is so nice. Then he said, you remember the first day we were on a date. It wasn't a date. It's like we agreed to meet each other, and then he bought me lunch, and then yeah, I won't call it a date, but maybe it's a date. Is it a date when you are meeting someone you are not dating yet? I don't know. Yeah, he said, you remember the other day, the first time we had lunch together, I called you wife and you laughed. So he know. Yeah, and he was like, this watch is just a reminder that it's TikTok, I'm coming for you. It was in that moment that I knew, okay, this guy remembers things back then, because that was 5 years ago now. It was after 5 years. And then he was like, so please keep this watch, TikTok. I'm coming for you. For the wife that I mentioned the very first day we met. So I've been wearing that watch, keeping it close to me. He didn't propose, but just the words that he used, I knew, damn, he's serious. Yeah, so it's my favorite gift. And the other gifts are like the rings, the engagement ring, the iputula, all those things are gifts. But the best one is that watch. Oviliango, inaika nawe hole kwa pogon. After it's a story for another day. But to you, devil, shame on you. You okay? Ole koli oviliange sudoka story kuchovilio and yeah, we still here, and yeah, but I'll always remember that watch. I'll put the picture right on this corner. of that watch. I used to admire it a lot. Yeah, now I'm not wearing one, but I have the one for the one that he gave me on the announcements day. Yeah, I have that one. But the other one is always the best because it's just the thought that he put into it. The next question, I do not like this question. The question is, have you ever cheated on me? I am. I know why he's asking. He's trying because he watched this video. He wanted to see if I'll be honest on camera. Hey, this question, Goose is gonna laugh because it's him and Goose. They know. I believe cheating is not only when you go physical with a person. If you are flirtatious or those kind of things, then it's also part of cheating. Hiding things from someone is cheating. So yes, I have cheated, but not the other. There were times I lied, and yeah, I was also flirting with guys up until he proposed. That was 28. I've been engaged for a very long time. I was just delaying the wedding date because I had a lot on my plate. But yeah, yes, I cheated, but not the physical cheating. That's why he's asking, because there was an incident. Him and Goose knows. Don't come in the comment, Goose. I'll kill you. Number 7. Where do you see our... Oh, well, I love this question. Oh, where did he get all this question? Maybe he was asking someone to assist. Where do you see our marriage in 10 years from now? Oh, I love this question. It gives me critical thinking. Yeah. I look forward to a growing, successful marriage. I entered into this marriage with a positive mind. And in 10 years' time, I see ourselves, number 1, living in the same town. Please, this is my town. I want us to raise our children here. In 10 years' time, I want us to have... I'm hoping that we have a very beautiful house, a townhouse, a very beautiful village house under Bengwena. We're working on settling there. And then a townhouse. It will just be the best feeling, guys. And in 10 years' time, I'm hoping that we'll be done with babies. Yes, and then we just start doing vacations, February vacations, because now you cannot even do vacations much because the money is going to... There is now a daughter involved, and then there is... money is being spent on making sure that we have a home up in the north. So hopefully these things will be done with babies. Then it's just family pictures, family time. Yeah, in 10 years time. Yeah, hopefully. And I am keeping my fingers closed and praying that everything I wish for happens. I love this question. This was my best question. I like to, yeah, it gave me a thought. Oh, how do I see our marriage? Yeah, this kind of things. Number 8. What is the best memory you have of the two of us? Okay, nice question. Best memory. I would say it was the day we did our engagement photo shoot. I was so... That day I felt like a queen. I was so happy. I was stress-free, and yeah, I just loved how it was. So the way we were shooting, it was a dream. Like we didn't care about the cameraman. We were just focusing on each other, and the way our video and photos came out, it was, yeah, it was so nice. So I loved our engagement shoot. Someone who might say, your best memory should be wedding. Wedding, I was stressed. I was so fine up until the announcement day, and then I got really stressed, guys, on my wedding day. Starting from wedding eve, my nails were not done. Another story. My cake came, it was not dry, so that's when my whole system shut down. Also the wedding, I tried to put on a strong face, but I was so frustrated. It comes to the point of the photo shoot. It was so hot, guys, and then they just kept us standing there in the sun for photos. I kept telling my bridesmaid, guys, I'm burning here. Let's just smile, sis. It's the two of you canting. Just try to smile, sis. Guys, I'm telling you, I have a feeling these pictures will not really come out nice because I'm burning, because we were facing the sun, and while they are just out there, they can go and look for shades and come back when it's their time. But as we are standing there, I was so, and then I have to try and smile, and oh guys, the wedding is a lot of work. It's so overwhelming, but yeah, it was a bit, I loved my wedding. But the best memory I have with of me and my husband, it was then a fiance. It was the day we did our photo shoot. Great pictures, great environment. I was just stress free, and everything turned out so perfect. Number 9, who is a role model? I love this question. This is simple. My aunt. And you know, my husband knows. My aunt is my role model. She's the person who I look up to, starting from how she's just, I call her a warrior. And if you notice, those that have my number on WhatsApp, I call her Meme Wefi. She raised us. She was our guardian angel, someone who I really I'm grateful for, and I wouldn't imagine how our lives would have turned out if she was not around. She was married, and her husband passed on while she's still at Omohanjo. Very sad, but yeah. And then she came to Ondobe. It turned out God plan. She's now the one taking care of people at Ondobe. So somehow, if you think of what if the husband didn't die, what would have happened to our grandmother now that a lot of kids are not there? What would have happened to us if she was married? She wouldn't be taking care of other people's kids. She has 2 biological kids, but she's raising more. She's a breadwinner of a house capacity of 42. That's the capacity. I don't know. I didn't take myself out. I'm no longer staying there. Yeah, but I look up to her. She's a very strong woman, phenomenal woman, and I love her. She's also my mbushe. I forgot to, in the other video I said I don't have a mbushe. She's my mbushe. It's not like my father is not so much on the bushe thing, but the reason why she named me Lucia, apparently it was because my aunt was the one taking care of my mother when she was pregnant, and my father was up in Ochivarongo. So when mom gave birth to me, my aunt was apparently traveling by foot from Ondobe to Engela, because I was born in Engela, and my father met him. He was going up to the hospital to take care of my mom, and also just most after delivery, someone has to go collect her. And then my father was found him footing to go to the sister. So he was like, yeah, this woman, the connection between these 2 sisters is great. That's your mbushe. So that's unofficial mbushe, but Lucia, she's also Lucia, so This is my impression. Number 10, if you had a church, what? Or if you had a choice, will you prefer to that we married earlier or later from now? Okay, this is a nice question. Later or earlier. I don't regret getting married. I got married at 20. I was 26. Was I? 26 or 27? I got married at 26 and I will not change a thing. No, I don't believe I got married early and I don't believe I got married later. It's 26. It's appropriate for me. I don't believe in the too soon or too late thing. It's all about being ready, being prepared, and being 100% sure that you want to get married. You can be married at as long as you are 21, I think, according to the law. If you are matured, you are ready for marriage, get married. If you can be married at 50, one can even get married at 50, but if you are not matured, it will not work out. You can be married at 21. Someone can be 21 and they are wiser than a 60-year-old person. So I don't believe in the whole too soon or too late thing. I'm more on, are you ready? Are you prepared? And for better or worse. Guys, that's it for the video, for today's video. Thank you so much. A shout out to my loving husband for this beautiful question. So thoughtful, and yeah. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I will be doing more of these nice contents, and yeah, I hope you join the family. With that said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao, ciao. I love this one.